Welcome back to the Chicken and Duck podcast with myself, Rye, and my brother, Din Mikan, where we talk about anything and everything regarding pop culture, but mostly movies, TV shows. And just a reminder, this is the way. Micah, how are you?
Busy.
Yeah, we've been talking about it a little bit before we started.
Yeah, just doing way too much. I mean, I don't even know. Just crazy. The
Yeah.
past 2 days been extremely busy.
Yeah.
Um, Today will too. I mean, this is pretty much my break.
This is the fun for the day.
Yeah,
I'm guessing what you're doing is kind of fun because it's design, but
yeah. I mean, it's fun. It's just very time consuming.
yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
So yeah, it is, and a lot of it's very tedious things. So it's not as fun.
Mm-hmm.
This part of it, assembling everything, like printing out tons of these paper labels onto a paper, cutting them out,
What? It's Pink House. What is it though?
provisions. This is lotion,
Oh, lotion. Nice.
and I have to paint the caps now because I didn't even realize until I put all the labels on that they were blue capped, and it doesn't match. So I'm gonna paint them white.
That's funny.
But so I did that, and I have like the little travel sunscreen things,
That's
and
sick.
then had these they're like juice bottles, but
Do you get
they're
to keep those?
water bottles. Yeah. And
How,
then that's what I had to reprint because I had to shift this over to the right more because it was like
uh,
over here and it
oh.
overlapped weird.
Do you only have one of each, or do you have multiple of each?
Well, I have like 12 lotion things.
Oh, okay.
They're just Cetaphil lotion. I just made the thing or whatever. And these ones I'll have all of them because um I'm painting them. So
Right.
I'm not going to sell them because I just want it to look
Right.
good. And so if I didn't paint them and they were white capped and somebody wanted to buy one, I'd be like, sure.
Yeah.
But now definitely not. And so I wasn't planning on selling any of those.
Mm-hmm.
Uh or the water bottles most likely
Mm-hmm.
because they're just there to look like that. But I have postcards that are for sale. The stickers are for sale.
You're gonna hook me
And
up.
sure.
How much?
Yeah, if you buy them,
Yeah, I will.
or if they don't get sold, I'll give them to you.
Yeah, I'll buy one.
You could you
I'll
could do
buy at least the
whatever.
sticker. Yeah.
They are they are one is $3, three is $6, and five is $10.
Mm. Are they different
Yeah,
designs?
yeah.
Oh,
There's 10, something like that.
oh wow. Yeah, I'll definitely.
There's like 60 in total.
I'll buy like five for. Wait, you said five for $10?
Five for
All
$10.
right, I'll do that.
Sweet.
I'll give you
They're
the
just
money.
sitting in a box over there.
Okay. I'll give you the money when I am in St. George on May 4th.
Oh, you're coming?
I'm coming to your graduation.
Sweet.
Yeah, so I was like randomly checking. Also, we should go see Guardians when I'm there because I'm missing my Guardians to go. Like, all our friends are going. Jenna's going.
Oh
But
yeah.
no, I texted. Well, I like looked. I was like, how much are they? Because I was curious. I have vacation time. And actually, I wouldn't be taking any days off. It's kind of wild. I'd be. And I looked, and it was like multiple airlines, $70, and I was like, okay. And it was Spirit and Frontier.
Yeah.
But I texted,
But
I called mom. I was like, would you pay for this? She's like, well, I'm not the one to talk to, of course. And called dad. Then she gave the phone to dad. He's like, yeah, we could do that. And then, so I bought tickets last night. That's why I was asking what you're doing, because I potentially need a ride from the airport.
oh, I mean, I should be fine.
Yeah.
But mom and dad should be here, right?
They get there Friday, they said.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So hope you got a place to sleep on your floor.
I do have a floor.
Nice. Perfect. No, so I come Thursday. I get in Vegas at 6 p.m. and then I leave at like noon on Saturday. So I'm not there long, but
Yeah, no, it makes sense though.
yeah. So
But
I,
yeah, I mean that should be fine.
I put your stickers in my backpack already.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess I put them for this weekend because I'll see you this weekend. But
Yeah, what time do you leave tomorrow?
flight's at 4. I'm on the same flight as the one I'm going in a couple weeks too. It's the same exact flight, 4 to 6 p.m.
Mm,
Yeah.
nice.
So yeah,
Sweet. Yeah, I'm coming up or I'm going over um
Saturday.
Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Probably leaving Saturday night too. Just go
Oh,
back.
really?
I have stuff I need to do Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I mean it's either that or I have to wake up and leave.
Right.
So yeah, I'll probably leave. Just honestly, just like whenever we go back to the hotel.
Late night drive
Yep.
is what it
Done
is,
it a
I
lot
guess.
though.
Huh?
Done it a lot though, quite a bit.
Oh yeah, all the concerts.
Yeah. It's always like I've driven back from Vegas like 4 times at like 3 a.m.
Jeez. I mean, as long as you got enough energy, it's fine. I'm guessing it's not like an hour and a half max.
Yeah,
Probably an
yeah.
hour at that time.
Yeah. It's like it's an hour and 40, something like that. So it's like an hour and a half. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. So but then you add an hour, which is the part that sucks. But
You oh
when you go to Vegas, it only takes 40 minutes to get there, but
yeah,
it
40.
takes 2 hours and 40 minutes of
That's
time
so funny.
when you go back to St. George, which is the part that always sucks. But is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what else? I'm making a sign. Probably end up giving it to mom and dad, to be honest, because I'm just gonna have it say the Pink House instead of like Pink House Provisions or something like that. I'm just gonna
Uh,
be like, I'm probably laser cutting in letters that say Pink House, and then I'll probably just paint
gotcha.
the word "the" above it or something like that. I painted this crate. These are all the posters, not all of them though, but these are like 20 out of like 60.
Yeah.
Um,
You have to do a whole
and
presentation on it, I'm guessing.
it's an exhibition, but yeah, then I gotta go back a week later and present like for my class or whatever to other
When is your
my
uh,
classmates.
when is your exhibition?
Friday.
Oh boy. Wow.
Friday at 6.
Wow. That's crazy.
So yeah, that's why it's crunch time right now and all that. And then we're wheeling the boards over, so now at any point I can start like setting things up. But
Is it basically like uh a science fair but your senior project?
pretty much it's
It's
an
like a
exhibition.
bunch
So
of different
we got
senior
like a giant 6 by 6 foot white like wood board thing, and it's got my whole every design students in the class or whatever eligible for it, which is like 20 something people.
Hmm.
Um, we're all in the same like space or whatever, and we all make our own thing, and then it's an open exhibition from 6 to 8 p.m. where people just come and you just kind of stand there, talk about it to people,
Be like, look what I did.
pretty much.
That's cool. That's nice. That'd be fun. Just gotta
Yeah.
get it all done. Um
Yeah.
let's see. My week has been boring. I've done nothing. Because I've like in general I feel fine, but this feeling in my throat has been the worst. Just feels like there's something there, or like my glands swollen, or tonsils swollen, something.
Yeah. Something.
And so it's been really annoying. I had like a virtual doctor's appointment, and they're like, "We don't think it's anything serious," but I'm like, "You also can't see." Um, but so if
That's true.
it's still there after, like nothing swollen that I can feel or think. So like it seems like it's fine. It's just my tonsil or something.
Yeah.
It's the best it's been today. Like I still
That's
feel
good.
it, and it's still like annoying. But I've been sucking on sugar-free freaking uh cough drops.
Yeah,
that have been helping, and I didn't think to get them till last night. Um,
that sucks.
and so yeah, it's been weird. Like I've been able to function and do things. I eat fine, drink fine, all these things is fine. It's just like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like it's just annoying. Like simply just like always constant, always there.
Hmm.
So other than that, it's fine. Yeah, everything's been fine. Sold a couple things, clothes, shoes. So I have made some money where if I don't spend it this weekend, which I don't want to, I'm gonna buy a Fitbit. Because I get a discount with being a part of Kaiser apparently.
Yeah, makes
Um,
sense. I'm
and
probably
then
gonna sell some shoes, low key. I have
shoot,
so many,
yeah, I was just getting rid of all. I
and
don't
I
what
just don't wear any of them.
you got any
I wear Hey
Jordans?
Dudes, I wear Birks, and I wear like Crocs, and I
Yeah.
wear my slippers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I bought this watch not because it's quality, because I like the look of it at Walmart.
Oh,
$10.
nice.
I like it. It's crap, but I'm gonna say this is some designer watch in like 60 years and give it to my grandkids when I die. Um,
No one will ever know.
no one will ever know that it was
That's
freaking
hilarious.
Walmart. Um, and like my grandkids are gonna be like freaking uh fighting over this watch. Don't lose it, and it's yeah, one of those
It's
things.
nothing.
It's nothing. I wrote two Devos.
Really.
Yeah, I wrote Devo for the book. Wrote Stand by Me's and the Batman's, and I started one. I started a couple of them. Started getting like passages and different things for them, um, and I started rewriting the preface about us and why the book came to be, basically. So that's been fun. Um, but yeah, that's basically all I've done. Jen and I went to the library. I go to the library quite a bit. Um, but I went to the library to just work on stuff, and um, she was working on stuff too, and so she came to like she was like, I'm gonna go look for a book, go look around. And we're at the downtown one. She comes back, she's like, you never guess what I found. I'm like, I don't care what book you found, dude. Like and she's like, no, I found a Dairy Queen gift card. And I was like, what? She's like, it was stuck inside of a book that I picked up. And I was like, okay. She's like, well, I went and asked the front desk. I'm like, what?
Why?
Why? She's like, I found this and they said that she could keep it. Why would you not just take it in the first place? Whatever. But then
It's in a book. I don't
at
think
the
anyone was using
public
it.
library, yeah. But then I called the number and it had $15 on it, so we went and got lunch, which was kind of nice.
That's
It was
hilarious.
so weird. I could not believe it. But yeah, that's been my week. Free Dairy Queen, thing in the back of my throat that's not actually a thing in the back of my throat. And yeah, that's it. So
Yep.
Um, getting into some pop culture stuff. There's quite a bit. I mean, yeah. Uh,
I just added one.
oh, I have to look. There's also another thing that.
I mean, I can just talk about it though.
Oh yeah.
Basically, yeah. So Sony World Photography Award 2023.
Mm-hmm.
The winner refused his award and then revealed that it was AI generated photography.
Ooh, Sony.
An
Sony.
actual world like class photography contest. The winner was an AI generated photograph.
Oh, the this like black and white looking one.
Yeah, with like the old woman and stuff.
That looks okay. I'm sorry, but that looks AI. How did that?
When you say it, yeah, but I honestly don't know what I would think if because obviously, I mean,
Just the
I
woman
never
in.
saw it without
Yeah, the woman in the
knowing.
back's face just looks a little
Yeah, it does look
off.
distorted, but it's also like supposed to be
Yeah, I don't
like
know.
you could do that with photography.
That's still crazy though.
But so he revealed that it was AI generated, and now he's like questioning the judges um if they suspected that it was AI.
Mm.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, he did it to experiment to see what would happen.
And he freaking won, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's wild.
That is insane. Um, Before I forget, the two news that I was going to talk about was that Ari Aster. So first, Beau is Afraid comes out this weekend. I'm gonna go see it when I come back from Vegas. But people are divided on it. People are like, this is the worst movie I've ever seen. People are like, this is okay / good. Really
Yeah.
interesting. I don't know. People say it's more comedy than horror, which is good for me because I'm a wimp. But regardless, his next film, starring Joaquin Phoenix again, is called. It's a western titled Eddington. It's a western noir dark ensemble comedy. Contemporary. One foot is in the western. One foot is even more heavily in the noir genre. It's cool.
Sweet.
And
Yeah,
they
that's cool.
and the last Ari Aster, he mentions that he wants to adapt a board game into a film, and you'll never guess what film. And I'm guessing it'd be horror, like esque. I mean, it's Ari Aster; he's a weirdo. But
Yeah.
try to guess what, like, pretty common, like kids board game would be adapted into a movie.
Candyland.
That would be crazy. No, it's
A horror Candyland.
Don't Wake Daddy,
Mm,
which sounds interesting.
that'd definitely be horror.
I
Definitely gonna be a horror
feel like
movie.
it'd be terrifying too.
It's gonna be definitely be a horror movie.
Yeah. So, um, but he's a weirdo, but he's a good movie maker. So,
Yeah.
as of yesterday, 4/18, is 40 years of Disney Channel. So, because we're doing the bracket, I was gonna suggest a draft, but let's just like, what are your favorite TV shows and movies of Disney Channel originals?
I mean, too many, but obviously the Sweet Life series, both of them.
Both of them are great.
Goated.
I do like Hannah Montana. Yeah.
Kicking It.
Kicking It is crazy good. It's actually wild.
Phineas and Ferb.
Zeke and Luther.
Gravity Falls.
Yeah, I need to rewatch. Dude, I haven't watched that since I was in high school.
Yeah.
Goated. Wizards.
Yeah.
Movie wise, I mean, Lemonade Mouth, I think, is the best.
Bro, it's easily the best made Disney Channel movie.
It's crazy. I literally have it at a 4.5 stars. Like, it's probably not that good, but I'm gonna leave it there.
It is so much better though than every other
High School Musical. High School Musical is pretty good too, though. Jump In. Let It Shine, dude. Let It Shine's a classic.
Let It Shine.
But
a dude from Let It Shine is in our news.
I know. I didn't know if you noticed that. Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
I know.
No, so shout out Disney Channel. I don't know if they fell off or not. I don't watch Disney Channel anymore, but their OG stuff is fantastic. So, an American remake of Squid Game is reportedly in the works. And Mr. Beast is like, didn't we already do that?
Yeah. Well, it's a little bizarre to me because it doesn't need to be. It was already so popular.
Yeah.
It had an English dub and people loved it. Like
Yeah,
it didn't hinder its popularity.
I feel like I'm the only person that never watched it.
Yeah, it was great.
If
I'm like, I will watch the second season when it comes out. It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I probably won't watch. I probably wouldn't watch the American remake.
No, one, because it's kind of funny that the American already remade it just on YouTube.
Yeah.
But did you see Mr. Beast? Obviously, last week we talked about Chris. Did you see this week Chandler got baptized?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the difference is crazy within a week. What's happening? It's
the divide.
Chandler is the biggest W on Mr. Beast ever.
Oh yeah.
But no, I love Chandler. Sydney Agudong, sorry, has been cast as Nani in Disney's live-action Lilo and Stitch remake.
Uh,
it's just um she's Hawaiian first
yeah,
off,
it's hilarious because she is Hawaiian. And so
just
people are
lighter skinned,
so upset because she's not dark enough skinned,
which
which is so funny because it's like
the
everything
whole
else they don't care, but they have an actual Hawaiian.
yeah, like I agree she doesn't look like Nani.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, I
I
agree too.
agree.
I think that it should have been somebody completed. I've seen things for like fan castings, and
Like
there's
like
way better
a
people,
little
and
bit more complexion wise, a little darker. That like I'm sure she'll be great. She's Hawaiian. That's awesome.
exact. I'm just all like, but
I,
I'm for that across the board. I think
but
Tinkerbell should have been white as can be.
and Anya Taylor Joy, bro, like that should have been Tinkerbell. You know,
Exactly.
like so. Um, yeah, it's just the inconsistency is just baffling.
It's just yeah, it's just blatant.
And what's crazy is like they got a Hawaiian to do it. It's not like they got freaking Megan
That's
Fox to
that's
play.
what I'm saying.
Like she's Hawaiian. Um, so I don't. It's just funny. It's just really funny.
It is.
Very hypocritical.
Yep.
Um, I guess let's go through all the Lilo and Stitch news. What's the other one?
There's
So
two.
Jolene Purdy has been cast as Child Services Agents Mrs. Kakoa in Lilo and Stitch live action. So I don't know why the heck they did this because they caused
Which it was originally thought that there was going to be no
bubbles.
Bubbles,
Yes,
but then they casted Bubbles. But
this morning. Like it got announced this morning. Um which yeah, Courtney B. Vance has been cast as Cobra Bubbles, who the actor is the dad in Let It Shine.
yes, the pastor.
The only
Right?
thing is he's not that big.
No, it should have been Terry Crews.
Yeah, that would have been great. There's a couple other
He
guys
would
that'd
have
be
been.
really good.
He would have been perfect. He's like got the round features, and he's
Yeah.
huge.
Regardless, I don't think Disney's live action castings are doing great at all anyway, so it's whatever.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Let's not act like we were all excited for this.
No, this is gonna be terrible. I hope Chris Pratt voices Stitch.
Yeah, no, people were talking about like
I know, I keep seeing pictures.
Stitch is just gonna be a dog. It's gonna be like a dog that gets dyed blue accidentally or something.
Something crazy. Oh, speaking of Disney live action, this isn't on here. The Little Mermaid movie is like 45 minutes longer than the original.
Which means they added some
So
BS.
much stuff. I was like, there's no way. Like, just like at least the Lion King was like in Jungle Book, they're like shot for shot. They're basically the same movie.
Yeah, that means that there's guaranteed gonna be a stupid like empowering song like from Aladdin's live action.
Oh,
That I will not be silenced or whatever.
What? Oh my gosh, that movie was so bad. That movie was so bad. Why do they keep making these? At least they're just going to Disney Plus, not theaters. They don't bomb. Okay, anyway. Disney live action sucks. Glenn Powell is reportedly being eyed to star along Daisy Edgar Jones in the Twister sequel, Twisters. I haven't seen the first Twister, so I just know those two names and they're good actresses. So Mia Goth has been cast in Blade, MCU. Also, never seen Mia Goth in anything ever before. I just go based on what other people say. And she's supposed to be incredible, so that's like a good thing, I guess.
I know. I have no idea what she's in, but I've heard about her.
She's in X and Pearl. She's the star of X and Pearl, which are like horror movies.
Yeah, I know X. Okay, yeah.
Jenna Ortega's in those two. So that's good according to everybody else. But
sounds good.
Paramount is creating a Knuckles series that will take place between the second and third movie. It follows Knuckles as he agrees to train Wade at his protege and teach him the ways of a Akita warrior. Echidna Warrior. Did you watch the second Sonic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is cool. I think the second Sonic was great. It was super fun. So I'm all for it.
Yeah,
Which one's Wade?
I don't remember.
Who is Wade? That's what I was like. I don't remember who this is.
Oh, he's the bad cop, or not like bad cop, but like bad at being a cop.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's that's funny. I
So
mean,
it'll be pure comedy.
it'll be like a freaking
Sonic meets Mall Cop.
yeah, like well, I was gonna say like the other guys or something like that.
That too.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, here we go. Jonathan Majors has been dropped by a number of projects, which I didn't feel like listing because they weren't huge, but they were projects, as well as his management and his publicity team. Do you think that's a bad sign, or do you think that we still?
I think that is a very bad sign.
But at this point, MCU is not recasting him. At this
Well,
point,
they're looking to recast him.
yeah, I think that
They have a potential spot filler already.
I think that they will wait till the hearing on the 5th of May. I believe it is
It's 8th.
8th of May. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, they have one dude lined up. I don't remember his name,
Mm.
but
Give it to John Boyega.
I agree with other people that he doesn't fit the role. This new guy.
I've seen. I think I've seen.
And he should be whatever T'Challa's kid's name is, older.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
He looks
Looks
perfect for
looks
that.
the part. Yeah. Nah, you should if he's gonna get. Dude, that's what's wild is that he was about to take over the movie
Fastest
business.
fame arc ever.
Because like if you think about it, he was about to be a part of the biggest franchise in the history of everything. Okay, as the guy, like the guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he also does like smaller movies.
Yeah.
Because he can actually act his butt off. But no, he decides I'm gonna beat my girlfriend. Like, oh, it's awful, awful. I'm sure Kevin Feige's cooking something up. We've talked about this a little bit, but the confirmed final runtime for Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon is 3 hours and 26 minutes. Still a long freaking movie.
It is. It's a long movie, especially for like what we know about what it's about.
Yeah.
It's like, what are they going to be doing?
We also have seen one picture.
Yeah, knowing like Martin Scorsese too, they could literally just be at that dining table for 3 hours and 26 minutes.
Dude, I saw when someone posted about the final runtime, they're like, "Hey, this is the final runtime, and here's this brand new picture of Killers of the Flower Moon that we've never seen before. It's the same picture." Movie releases in October, so I get it, but
Low-key, I'd be down if it was just like that kind of movie.
yeah, like a 12 Angry Men type,
Yeah.
like just or dialogue heavy.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean,
It
is Scorsese directing. Robert De Niro's in it. DiCaprio's in it.
It's got great actors for that.
It's a good movie. It's based on a book. It's based on a book, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
These actors definitely have the potential to make an entertaining movie out of dialogue at a dining room table. So
yeah, let's see. Book it. So the book investigates a series of murders of wealthy Osage people that took place in the Osage country, Oklahoma, in the early 1920s after big oil deposits were discovered beneath their land. After awarded the rights in the courts, the profits made from the oil deposits found on their land, the Osage people prepare to receive the wealth to which they are legally entitled to the sales of the oil. So it's like this oil. Yeah, it could be like that. Like
It
very
could literally just be striking the deal or
like
some
courtroom drama. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
type deal.
Like a 12 Angry Men, There Will Be Blood type.
I don't see much. I mean, what it all could also be is that it could be all taking place in the house having conversation, but it could be like recalling things, stuff like that,
Yeah.
where you go outside, but technically you never actually leave
Right.
the
The
room.
the room. Yeah, that would be good. I'm down for whatever the dude does.
Yeah, same. It just doesn't. The book doesn't seem like there'd be that like a ton to do.
Yeah, it seems like I mean you haven't seen There Will Be Blood, but like that it's kind of like that. Like that's about oil obviously too, but it's like
Yeah,
they go and do things, but it's so dialogue centered between Paul
yeah.
Dano and Daniel Day-Lewis. Which
Mhm.
gosh, you need to watch that movie. Uh,
Time to watch that movie.
you need to celebrate on Friday night by watching that movie. Not actually, but yeah, no, I'm very excited. I will sit and like put me in the theater. Like that's great.
Yeah.
The other day when I was talking to mom and dad, they were trying to pick a movie, and they're trying to at one point they're trying to pick between Avatar and the Batman. I was like, well, they're both 3 hours, so if you want a good 3 hours, pick the Batman.
And if you want a boring 3 hours and
And
you want
then
a good nap, pick Avatar.
yeah, and then they like were like, no, we don't want to. It's like I gave them all these recommendations, and I think they landed like I was like, you should watch Devotion, like the Jonathan Majors, Glenn Powell movie. Like you would both love it. And I was like, I texted mom later. I was like, what'd you watch? She's like, Dad went to bed. I'm like, what the? I talked to you guys for a half an hour about what to watch, and Dad just went to bed. But whatever, pops.
Sometimes.
So anyway, did you watch this first clip of the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh no,
Oh, you should. It's good.
I will. I
Um,
know. First clip, Gamora. 59 seconds.
yeah, I mean, it's short. First
Perfect.
clip.
If you shop with the Walmart,
Queen. The colors look amazing.
I know, right? It looks.
It looks great.
It looks great. I saw someone say this. They were like,
Uh,
"This scene, that clip right there is proof that you can interrupt an emotional moment with a joke if the joke is actually good."
yeah,
It it was. I mean, it's
that's
hilarious.
hilarious.
It looks
But
so
the,
good.
the suits look great. That looks. I love that. I love
Do
the solid colored
you
things.
want to know what the inspiration for the suits were?
What
It's not Among Us. Okay. 2001 Space Odyssey.
makes sense?
He's trying to pay homage to 2001. I'm like, ugh.
Looks
So,
great.
yeah, I mean, it feels very Guardians. Like there's emotion. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of emotion in this movie. Um,
I just love vibrance and saturation.
yeah, that's why you like it
I
with
love it.
Wes Anderson so much.
Yeah, and so I loved how her looked.
Hers, yeah.
It looked so good.
Your Name might be the best looking movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was great.
Shut up, Avatar. Your
Yeah,
name
I
just
know.
called. No. So, um, yeah, no, it looks great. I'm really excited. I'm serious. I'll go see it with you on Friday or Thursday or Friday night or whatever. Probably not Friday afternoon because you gotta graduate and all that. What
I
time does
do
your
have to
graduation
graduate
start?
6. I gotta go at like 5 though.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see what's next. Superman Legacy is in pre-production. James Gunn just showed a picture of the finished script, so he's working on costumes and casting and all that stuff. Because it was like the 80-year anniversary of Superman, so he shared a picture. I trust that man with my life, in terms of comic book movies.
Yeah.
I saw a debate saying that, like, oh, he gave us Guardians 2, so, like, can we trust him to do this? I'm like, yeah, Guardians 2 wasn't the best, but there were still great moments in Guardians 2.
Yeah.
And he made Guardians and Peacemaker and
Yep.
the Suicide Squad, which is one of the best comic movies. So I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. As of this morning, reported that Adam Driver has been offered the job as Reed Richards in the MCU.
I mean, he's a great actor.
He's fantastic.
He does not look like Reed Richards.
neither
Nothing slightly.
Neither did Miles Teller. So
Yeah, it's true.
I'm sure they could make him look like enough, like, you know, to the point where, like,
Hopefully,
yeah,
he's got a very distinct looking face where he looks nothing like that.
the thing I was thinking about, or no, I don't know where I'm going with that. Basically, the job is his if he wants it. Do you think he will accept it?
I have no idea, to be honest.
He's already done he's done the franchise thing.
Yeah, he was in Star Wars, and he was actually he survived Star Wars, so
and
like
has done
he
great.
did Star Wars, and he was the favorite character. Like he was the only one that people liked out of like the entire sequel trilogy.
Here's my only gripe with Adam Driver as Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic has short hair. Adam Driver looks much better with long hair.
That's very true. When he has short hair, it's not good.
It's not the best. Like, he goes from like a 6 to a 10 with long hair. Like, he's much better looking. Not that I care how good looking actors are. It's just when I see him with short hair, I'm like, oh, that's very noticeable. But and also he looks good with a beard. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's a fantastic actor, so I would never complain if he actually was the one casted. So
yeah, it just really should have been Krasinski, bro.
Krasinski's great. There's a lot of guys, honestly, that it could have been.
Yeah, but he already did it. It just should have been him.
Yeah.
It just really should have been him. He looked so good.
He did look amazing.
And he's such a good actor. Like
yeah, he's witty.
It should have been no one but him.
Yeah, he's witty. He's serious. Yeah. And last bit of news: the Godzilla Kong teaser came out. Did you see that?
I didn't watch it.
Okay, it's only like 30 seconds. It's nothing. It's called The New Empire. It's cool. That's all I got. All right, movie scenes.
Yes, sir. Top 5.
Top 5 favorite movie scenes. You want to start us out?
Yeah, I got it.
Let's see what you got.
First I have is it's 2. I'd either pick the cable car scene or the carousel scene from Grand Budapest Hotel.
That's
very, very cool.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
Those are such good scenes. The scene that I picked for my number 8, my first honorable mention, is a scene that I think it's hard to get that much joy from a scene. And I picked the Under Pressure dance from After Sun. I mean, just like a beautiful moment, and like just makes you feel warm inside. So it's so good.
Yeah. Number 7, I got Why So Serious?
That's good.
The Dark Knight.
I almost went with The Dark Knight. Which
I just love that scene.
Oh, where he's at the party.
Yeah.
I think the other one that is so good in that movie is the Uh, the interrogation room scene. Oh my gosh,
Very good.
so good. My number 7, I am giving it to "There Will Be Blood." I've abandoned my boy scene. Oh my gosh, and obviously you haven't seen it, but like,
Well, I've seen that scene about 5 million
yeah,
times.
TikTok. He's like, "I've abandoned my boy." Like he's screaming and yelling, and Paul Dano is killing. Oh, it's so good, so emotional. It's one of the best scenes ever in
Yeah.
movies. So,
Yep. Number 6 should have been number 7 because it's from 7.
oh,
What's in the box?
it's a great scene. It's so
What?
good.
What's in the box?
Come on. Brad Pitt's so good in that movie. Oh my gosh.
He is. He's great.
It's crazy that Morgan Freeman's like 50 and looks 75.
I know.
No, that's such a good. Oh, that scene's so good. At number 6, I'm gonna give it to The Leap of Faith. Which could be, it probably is the greatest scene in a comic book movie ever. In terms of just how good it is, but no, that's such a, oh, it's so good. It's the music, like the stakes, everything going around it. It's amazing.
Yeah. Into the top 5. My number 5. I have Magic Hour. Your name.
Shoot,
When they're specifically, my favorite part is when they don't see each other yet and they're standing
at the oh
split
my
and
gosh, dude.
they're looking at each other and they don't see each other yet, so it like splits between each person being like visible to us and all that,
Mhm.
and it's, yeah, crazy, and it looks beautiful. Obviously,
Yeah,
it's golden hour and above like the most sick landscape.
yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a great pick. Um, my into the top 5 for me. This is the worst movie on this list, technically speaking. But I had the three Spidey team up. Um, Kind of the conversation they have to like when they start their swing. Even that, like, 30 seconds is just so good.
Oh
It's
yeah.
pure nostalgic for me, and like the feeling in that theater was electric. So
Yeah, my number 4, um got one of the best visual movies of all time. I got The Bedroom Encounter, 2001 Space Odyssey,
yeah.
when he looks and you're like traversing around the room,
Mm-hmm.
you see him getting like older and he like sees himself and he goes to like check it out. He's confused, and then all of a sudden he's older, and he looks around and he sees himself even older, all that. It's
Mm-hmm.
great.
Yeah.
Um and then
So
eventually it's got just the monolith looking over the bed.
yeah.
And then it's a great scene.
It's such a good movie. I'm never gonna watch it again.
No.
No, I probably will. I probably will. I'm gonna try to at least. I feel
That's so
like
accurate. That's so accurate though. Oh, it's such a good movie. I'm never gonna watch it again.
I feel like it's so good it deserves. Like, there's movies that you should watch once and like probably never watch again. But that
That's
movie is
the
so good that I feel like it deserves to be watched again.
Yeah, that's the majority of things I've heard about Bo is Afraid.
Like, never gonna watch it again. Yeah.
That you should really see it, but you're like never gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
And like this one dude's review is like, it's like I can't recommend that you see it, but you should see it.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like,
Was it the Movies Are Therapy guy?
I don't remember
Oh, okay.
honestly.
Yes, I think I saw something similar. Because he's like, I think this is the worst movie I've ever seen, but I think you should go see it. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I guess
yeah.
that makes sense. At my 4, I could have chosen a lot in this movie, and there's one that's most common, but I think this one's better. Is the final scene in Whiplash.
Yeah. I
Obviously
almost picked that scene actually, but
you could go. I don't know if it's on your list, but dragging or pulling. But I think the final scene, it's electric. The close ups on their faces,
yeah,
it's so good. So
it is really good. Um, I have like pretty much the same scene back to back, but um, similar. But my next one, my number 3, is from A Ghost Story, which it pulls from the same cinematography from that scene, which I didn't even think about until like I was
Hmm.
doing this list. Is that entire one of the best aspects about the filming in a ghost story is he walks around like seeing different things, and then when he turns around, like an extensive amount of time has passed
Yeah.
since he walked like over to the other part of the room, stuff like that, which is like
Hmm.
drawn directly from 2001, clearly.
Right.
But the scene I picked is when he cycles through the entire thing and he comes back and then he sees, so it's a totally ghost watching himself watch another ghost.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's so cool. It's such a
I
good
think
scene.
that scene probably my favorite. I think it just conveys the movie like perfectly.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like
Him
the essence
him
of it.
watching himself look at this other ghost that he doesn't know through the window and all this. Yeah, it's another one I could have picked for that movie is when they both stand on their broken houses staring at each other.
It's so good too.
Like it's a great scene.
My number three is from my favorite movie ever, Stand By Me. And there's a lot, obviously, in this, but I have to go with Chris comforting Gordy. Um, I just got goosebumps thinking about it. Just like how they, like Gordy's just struggling, and obviously his brother died, and so he's dealing with that after he just saw a dead body, and like just the whole thing and like the subtlety to make a joke at the end is just so well done. I think it's the best scene in the movie, obviously, but it's so good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, my number two, I have, in my opinion, one of the best cumulative scenes, like that takes an entire movie and it's at the end of the movie and it just compiles everything from the entire movie emotionally into a single scene, and it is Seb's performance, Mr. Ryan Gosling's performance at Seb's Jazz
Oh, La La Land.
La La Land, where he performs their song. She's in the audience, and
Yeah.
everyone disappears except for them.
So
It's
good.
a arguably one of the most perfect endings to a movie.
People hate that movie. People hate that ending. Did you know that?
I know, I can't believe it. And I like it's not like insanely like I predicted it was gonna happen. Maddie
Yeah.
was told me to watch it, and the first time I'm like, and it was like coming in, like whatever. They went, her husband went in to go eat. I'm like yeah, he's gonna be there. Like it's gonna be Seb's place. It's gonna be named whatever. I couldn't remember what they chose for the name, but I'm like, it's gonna be named that. And it was, and I'm like, then he's gonna come up and perform their song, and then everyone's gonna disappear, and it's gonna be really emotional. And she was like, "You ruined it, Micah." And I'm well, it's not that out there, but I'm like,
It's still
it's
amazing.
a perfect ending. There,
It's it
there's a reason
shows
it happened. It's because it
yeah.
needed to happen.
It shows that like these two characters are meant to be together, but it just would never work out.
Yeah,
Which is that's like a dilemma that people experience in the real life, and yeah, it's just
literally could not have ended the movie better.
so. I did it. I'm gonna say two right here, just because I'm gonna cheat. Okay. I forgot about this movie because I was looking at my favorite movies, and I only have 36 movies there because I haven't done that all year 300 yet. Uh,
300.
um, the original one I was gonna say is the opening monologue for the Batman. Um,
Oh, good.
when he's talking and he's fighting, and I mean, I could choose that. I could choose the car scene. I could choose the end monologue. But I think the opening monologue is one of the best openings to a movie ever.
Agreed.
Um, and but the other one I was gonna say is I think is the end scene of Babylon. I forgot about it. It brought me to tears. It was wonderful. It was yeah. It's like oh, if you love movies, like you're gonna feel this. So it was cool. I just
That
want to
is cool.
shout that.
Yeah, no, definitely. My number one is Cheat. I have two,
That's fine.
and they're not from the same movie. Like
Uh,
before, I had two from Grand Budapest, but
yeah.
yeah, I have two of my favorite movies. So first, I have The Light Touches the Earth, Brother Bear, which is like I feel like that's honestly probably one of my earliest like
Memories.
loves from like scene, loving a scene from a movie. Like I just thought it was so beautiful,
Yeah, it is
so
amazing.
cool,
What's your
and
earliest memory of a movie?
Honestly, it's probably Finding Nemo.
Mine's Bridge to Terabithia.
I watched so much Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
But I would say my most distinct memory of a movie from when I was younger, like the most clear, is Cars.
Oh,
Specifically, the opening scene of Cars when, because Dad would play it all the time
all of the
with
time.
his new when he got his new speakers. He's like, listen to the bass.
Yeah. No, I say Bridge to Terabithia because the first time I ever cried in a movie, and I was like 7. Obviously,
Yeah, dude.
I remember seeing movies before then, but like that was my first distinct memory. But
Like
anyway,
prominent, yeah, memory. And then my other one is the black hole scene from Interstellar.
I
Um,
figured it would be.
when he's like in the whatever fifth dimension,
Uh
and
huh.
he's like, "You." It's just because like it was like the realization moment where you like
Mm-hmm.
realize that he's the ghost from the house trying to like the knocking over the books and all this stuff, and because he's trying to contact.
My computer screen just freeze.
Yeah, you're frozen.
All right. Weird.
We're back.
I heard you the whole time. I think that was good.
Perfect.
So nice. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's a fantastic scene. I need to rewatch that movie. It's been a while.
So do I. I just waiting for Maddie
Nice.
to have time to not fall asleep and watch the entire thing.
Uh, yeah. My favorite scene of all time comes from one of my favorite movies, of course. But is I could have chosen a couple of scenes here too, but I chose the park bench scene with Robin Williams and Matt Damon and Good Will Hunting. Obviously, the typical one is "It's Not Your Fault," which is obviously incredible, but the park bench scene is what
I would
sets the
I would
movie.
say my favorite scene is the I gotta see about a girl.
The ending one,
The note, yeah.
yeah,
Gotta
that
go
is
see
fair.
about a girl, and he reads it
Even
and he smiles.
even the scene when he's telling him about that is
Yeah,
fantastic.
the the game when he went to
Yeah.
the bar
Uh-huh. This
and missed it.
the scene at the beginning of the movie when they went to the bar is fantastic. The
Yeah,
scene when Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are talking, he's like, "If you don't get out of here, I'm gonna kill you." You know, like
yeah.
that movie's just that movie's so good. Good gosh.
It's very good.
Oh yeah. No, so those are our favorite scenes. There's more, obviously. But those are great scenes. Um, should we finish our animated characters bracket?
Let's do it.
All right. Going forward, round technically 2. Dr. Doofenshmirtz or He-Man?
Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, it's got to be Doof. I love He-Man.
Mr. Doof.
No Face from Spirited Away or Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, sadly, it's got to be Mickey.
It's gotta be.
All right, Cusco, good pal Cusco, or Chihiro.
Chihiro.
Yeah, I agree. Even though Cusco's great. Hey Hey or Oogway, Master Oogway.
Oogway.
Sonic. I don't know how you feel about Sonic, like how high you are on Sonic. But I love Sonic, but I know what you're gonna say. Or Chicken Joe.
I definitely pick Chicken Joe, but
Yeah, I won't argue with that. I know that you. I need to watch that movie.
love
Dora
it, dude.
the Explorer or Stitch.
Stitch.
Agreed. Peter Pan or Naruto.
Um, Naruto.
I'll take that's fine. Shrek or Hiccup. Shrek out in the second round here.
Yeah, probably.
Hiccup's so good.
I know.
I'm gonna make a change to the bracket. So right now there's Tigger here. I forgot to put on a character that we need on this bracket, and that is Rafiki. So buy Tigger, insert Rafiki. Rafiki or Wile Coyote.
Mm. Rafiki.
Agreed. I think Rafiki is a favorite. Bart Simpson, good old Bart, or Sinbad.
Mm. That's hard. Sinbad's a great character. Bart's really iconic. What do you think?
I like Sinbad better because I love just the character more, and I've never really seen The Simpsons. But I
Let's
know
do it.
Bart. I know Bart is more iconic, but Master Splint. Oh, this is hard. Um, Master Splinter or Scrat from the Ice Age.
Probably Splinter.
I would say Scrat, honestly,
Mm.
because if we're talking, I don't know, Scrat's iconic. Obviously, Splinter is too, but I think there's a better master on this list already.
Yeah, there probably is.
But I mean, if you're firm on Splinter, I'll go Splinter. That's fine.
Well, we can coin flip it.
Yeah, do that.
Flip a coin. Which one?
Tails.
Tails? You pick tails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it say heads? Yeah, it does. All right.
The autofocus on this is sick.
What Splinter it is.
Yeah, it was heads.
Scooby Doo or Jasmine?
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Goku or Buzz Lightyear? I say Buzz.
Probably Buzz.
This is sad. Ferb or Eeyore?
Probably. Oh, that's hard. Probably Ferb though.
Yeah, I would agree. Woody or Bugs Bunny? They give off the same energy. I say Bugs Bunny personally.
I'd say Bugs.
Oh, Toothless or Simba?
Oh, that sucks. Probably Simba.
Yeah. Aang or Mulan?
Aang.
I hate to see Mulan go. Littlefoot or Remy?
Ooh, that's actually hard. Probably Remy though.
I like Remy's movie better
Yeah, me too.
by a little bit. Timon and Pumbaa combined. It's cheating, but whatever. Or Baymax.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Static Shock, TV show, or Larry the Cucumber.
Hmm,
This is hard.
that's pretty difficult. I'd probably go Larry the Cucumber.
I would too, but Static Shock is in desperate need of a live action movie.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Neutron or good old Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Jerry from Tom and Jerry or Perry the Platypus.
Perry the Platypus.
Perry's so good. Shadow or Pinocchio.
Hmm. I like Shadow better, but
So do I. I like Shadow better. Pinocchio's fantastic, but
yeah,
Sully or Darkwing Duck.
it's definitely Sully.
Yeah. The Iron Giant or Sid the Sloth.
Ooh, probably the Iron Giant.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put my foot down on that one. If you would have said Sid the Sloth, I love Sid, but okay. Genie from Aladdin or Death from Puss in Boots.
Mm. That's so hard.
That's so difficult. Like really, really difficult.
I'd probably have to say Death, just because Death is like the best villain character in all of animation.
Oh man, that's so hard though. Okay. Totoro or Mushu? That's hard too. Gosh.
I mean, in terms of a side character, a supportive character, I'd say that Totoro definitely does a lot more.
You
But
think
and I
so?
like Totoro more.
You think Totoro does more than Mushu?
Oh yeah,
Mushu's all in that.
Totoro is the movie. It's
That's
My Neighbor Totoro.
that's true. I'm okay with Totoro because I think Totoro is one of the most joyous characters ever created.
He is. He's got no dialogue. It's just perfect.
Lilo or Ahsoka?
I'd probably say Ahsoka.
I probably would too.
Ahsoka's probably one of my favorite characters.
A part of me wants to say Lilo, but Phineas or Donald Duck? It's got to be. Would you say Phineas?
No,
Okay.
I just didn't know if you were gonna say Phineas. I was
No,
like,
no,
what?
no. Doc Hudson or Rango?
Uh,
I haven't seen
probably
Rango. In a
probably
while.
Doc Hudson
Oh
anyway.
yeah, I'll leave it to you. Batman or Spider Man?
Oof.
I say. Oh gosh.
Probably,
Okay.
I would probably say Batman in terms of
Because if we're talking animated, it's
portrayal.
gotta be Batman.
Yeah, animated portrayals.
Yeah, it's
Overall
God.
character concept,
Spider Man's better.
all that, and Spider-Man, but it's definitely Batman.
Superman or Kim Possible?
Impossible.
Wow, I'll take it. All right,
Superman's not my fave.
Kim Possible or Batman?
Batman.
Yeah, Batman's gonna go far. Donald Duck or Doc Hudson?
Donald Duck.
Yeah. Totoro or Ahsoka?
That's hard, actually.
I.
I'd say Ahsoka. Honestly, but I don't even think it's fair. We're talking about like an hour and a half versus like so many seasons and episodes and
Yeah.
so much character development.
The Iron Giant or Death?
Iron Giant.
Yeah, Iron Giant's an iconic character. Shadow or Sully?
Sully.
Okay, I would agree. I thought you were gonna say Shadow. Oh jeez. This could be a round final four matchup right here. Mike Wazowski versus Perry the Platypus.
Definitely Perry.
You think so?
I would, yeah.
I'm waiting for you to argue with what I think. I thought Perry too. Timon and Pumbaa or Larry the Cucumber?
Timon and Pumbaa.
See, I would say Larry the Cucumber. But also Timon and Pumbaa are two people, which obviously is probably better. Aang or Remy? I'll go. I think Remy.
Really?
I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm already almost convincing myself the opposite.
I just don't know. I don't
It's
know
just,
what Remy does that's better than Aang.
that's true.
It's a cooler character. Character
Aang's way
type.
better. Yeah, Aang's better. I just
A
want to be
lot more
different.
screen time.
I just wanted to be different. Simba or Bugs Bunny? I'd say Bugs.
Simba, probably.
Oh, I say Bugs.
Really?
Well, I mean, the amount of screen time to develop.
That's true.
And he got Lola, dog. I guess Simba got Nala, but
Yeah.
we could coin flip it.
Okay. Flip a coin.
Tails.
It's heads.
Gosh dang it, man. What the heck? Master Splinter. Did we say? Yeah, we chose Splinter. Splinter or Scooby Doo?
Scooby Dooby Doo.
It's gotta be Scoob. Rafiki or Sinbad? It's gotta be Rafiki. Naruto or Hiccup?
It's probably Naruto. Which sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. Chicken Joe. Oh, I forgot. Ferb or Buzz?
Probably Buzz. Sad to see Ferb go.
Sad to see Ferb go. Chicken Joe or Stitch? For me, it's Stitch.
Yeah, we can go Stitch because you'll lose the coin flip.
Chihiro or Oogway?
Uruguay, honestly.
Yeah, Oogway is one of the goats. And Dr. Doof or Mickey?
Definitely Mickey.
Yeah, it's sad. Sad to see Doof go. All right. 1, 2. We're getting down to it. Mickey or Oogway?
It's
I,
unfair.
I'm gonna say Oogway.
Let's do it.
Stitch or Naruto? I say Stitch.
Okay, yeah, Stitch.
Rafiki or Scooby Doo?
Scooby Doo.
It has to be Scooby, sadly enough. Buzz or Simba?
I'd say
I
Simba.
would say Simba too. Aang or Timon and Pumbaa?
I'd say Aang.
Wait, really?
Aang is, in my opinion, is one of the best animated characters ever.
Yeah.
So much development,
He's so freaking cool.
cool powers.
Harry the Platypus or Sully?
Harry,
Yeah, that's gotta be.
tough.
The Iron Giant or Ahsoka? I still think the Iron Giant here, but Donald Duck or Batman?
That's a matchup.
That's the finals. Should be.
That's hard.
Probably the Batman.
Yeah, probably.
This,
Sucks though.
sorry, Mom. The Iron Giant or the Batman? Probably Batman. I hate to say it, but
I would
it's
say Batman then.
Aang or Perry the Platypus.
That's hard, but I'd still probably go Aang.
This is where I would go Perry because there's just as much. I mean, there's no character development because he's the platypus, but like there's just as much content on him.
Yeah.
He's freaking great, but um, I'm okay. That's so sad. I'm okay with Aang because I know he's
You could flip a coin, give you better odds.
sure heads.
Flip a coin.
No shot. Whatever. Screw this. Oh, whatever. Egg through. Scooby Doo or Simba? I say Scoob.
Scoob.
Oogway or Stitch?
I like Oogway, but
I'll go Oogway. Oogway or Scooby Doo?
probably Scooby
Yeah, it's gotta be.
again.
This is almost over. Just letting you know.
It is over.
Aang or Batman?
Batman.
And in the final
Batman.
Batman is all right. According to the Chick and the Duck podcast, our favorite or the greatest animated character of all time is Batman. Comment down below if you think we're wrong, which you probably do. I don't know.
Probably.
Batman's probably the best. He's one of his best characters in general, so it's kind of hard to beat him.
Yeah, it was hard to beat him. Other things, it was like bracket could have changed just on the randomization, but
Yeah.
I think Batman would have went all the way no matter what.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right. Oh. What'd you watch this week?
Yeah. Started off. I watched Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Maddie wanted to see it, so
Yeah.
what we watched.
What did you think?
I mean, I thought it was good. I
Yeah.
thought it was fine. I'd say the only thing I had a problem with was that they it actually pissed me off that they went back to New York, to Brooklyn.
Oh,
It
at the
was
at
so
the
stupid and
at
had
the end.
absolutely no reason to. Yes.
Yeah.
There's no reason to go back to the real world to fight. It just made it, like, weird and, like, they just wanted to bring random characters you don't care about
Yeah.
back into the movie for, like, 2 minutes.
Mhm.
It was just really stupid. That's the only problem, though.
Mhm.
The story, I mean, I know you had issue with the story, but I think
It
the story was true to the game.
I just froze
Um,
again.
froze again.
Am I frozen on your screen?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. It is true to the game. I forgot about that when I initially was talking about it. That it is about like Bowser is obsessed with Peach.
Yeah, he basically wanted in the game, he, like, wants a mother figure for his son.
Yeah.
That's why he wants Peach. And this,
Peach.
he's just madly in love with her, wants to marry her, which I think
Peach.
is hilarious.
You're so
Um,
cool.
it's a great, like, villain story. Um,
Yeah.
thought the Kong army was great.
Uh huh.
Thought the additions of Mario Kart were awesome.
Uh huh.
Um, yeah, I had nothing wrong with it other than it just isn't that kind of movie. It's not going to be the best animated movie of all time
No, it's definitely made for kids.
because it sticks to what it is. It just doesn't go beyond that. I explained this to Maddie and like she's like, it was great, right? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, I thought it was as good as it could have been. I thought they made it as good as they
Yeah.
could have
It's
made it with
peak.
what they were
Yeah.
trying to do. It definitely peaked. I gave it like 4.5 stars, I think, which I think is valid. It just can't be 5 stars, and it's not like high 4.5. It's not like in the 90s,
Yeah.
but it can't be 5 stars because it doesn't do anything extra. It doesn't make itself its own movie.
Yeah.
Like I gave the example of like Into the Spider Verse. Like Into the Spider Verse is a Spider-Man movie, but the reason why it's like one of the best animated movies of all time is because they made it more than just a Spider-Man movie.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think I have it at a 3.5. So still not amazing, but it was still when people ask me like I'm like it was really fun to watch. Like it was a really good time.
It is. It was
Yeah.
great.
So what else you watch?
Um, next one I'll do. I guess uh, I'll do Hot Rod.
The greatest comedy
Rewatched it
with Maddie or by
uh,
yourself?
with Maddie. Maddie hadn't seen it.
Oh, what'd she think? Probably hated it.
No, she thought it was great.
Oh, really? That's great.
She loves comedies,
Yeah.
which
It's
is
like,
why we watched it. So,
uh huh.
um, yeah, she liked it. I moved it up.
It's hilarious.
I don't remember what I gave it, but I moved it up. I think in my list.
Yeah.
Um, because yeah, it is an amazing comedy.
Yeah, it's so funny. Andy Samberg's
Uh,
hilarious.
yeah, he is. It's awesome.
Did you see? I don't know if you did the Andy Samberg Jimmy Fallon thing about plants.
Oh yeah,
Oh my gosh, I died laughing. It was so funny. It was
it's
so
hilarious.
yeah. Sorry, but
Oh, it's so good. Uh, and then Castle in the Sky. Uh, it was a good movie.
is that Miyazaki, right?
Yeah. Um, yeah, it was a great movie. It was really cool. Characters were cool.
Uh huh.
Concept was pretty sick. It's like about a hidden, well, castle in the sky, but it's like about a hidden floating island, like culture basically. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like abandoned, and you try to find it. And main character chick's like heir to the throne. Got this crystal thing that points,
Hmm.
and the military is like looking for it with like a private detective
Yeah.
guy and all this different stuff. And yeah, it's a great movie.
That's cool.
Um, The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I give it like a low 4.5 stars.
Yeah. I think I agree with that.
Uh, DiCaprio definitely gave very, very impressive performance.
Yeah.
Like incredible, but that's like nothing new. So
No. Yeah.
he was just definitely the highlight of the movie. Or Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill's great too.
It's like especially his introductory scene is so awesome.
Yeah, it's so
The
good.
the I heard you married your cousin, and he's like, no, it's the brother of my mother's daughter, or something like that, or
Right.
the daughter of my brother's or my mother's brother.
That's so
So
funny.
his cousin.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's hilarious. But yeah, it's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Uh Super fast paced, pretty long. It's
Um,
entertaining the whole time. Yeah,
it's a lot. There's a lot there.
solid 4.5 star movie.
Mm-hmm. Should I go? Yeah.
That's all the unique ones. So
Um, so I watched Emperor's New Groove with Jenna. I was on my computer most of the time. It's good. It's fine. It's an underrated Disney movie. I'll say that. I watched The Meg. I don't remember why, but I just turned it on and just watched it. And it's not great, but it's super fun. And Tag. I watched Tag. I am way higher on the others. I think it's a great comedy. I think it's really effective as with the emotional beats and things like I don't know. It's just super fun watch. Jeremy Renner's hilarious. The whole cast is hilarious. Um, and like the whole like when they're in like the AA meeting and Jeremy Renner throws hot coffee on I forget his name, but and it's like hazelnut coffee. He's like, "Who the f drinks hazelnut?" And I the other day Jenna had hazelnut coffee and I tried it and I was like, "Who the f drinks hazelnut?" She's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, you'd get it if you'd seen the movie." But um and then the biggest thing I've been watching, I've finished first two seasons of Stranger Things and I'm on the third right now. And it's just fantastic and I'm enjoying it again. I'm watching it with Jenna / watching ahead because she keeps asking me questions. Is this part scary? And I don't remember because I saw it 5 years ago. Like, give me a break.
none of
Um,
it's really that scary. So
it's not that scary, but she like gets freaked out by certain things. So I'm watching ahead, then rewatching it. I'm double watching Stranger Things right now.
that's tough. Yeah.
um, but no, it's fun. I love it. It's so good. So Um, but then we watched both one. Oh, I forgot. I watched Suzumi.
Yeah.
Suzume. I don't know how to say it, but it is the same director as her name, your name.
Movie
And
of the week, her name.
it was great. I think you would really like it. It's a very unique love story. I mean, her boyfriend's a chair. Um, Visuals are crazy good. The story, some people really didn't like the story, didn't care for it. I thought it was great. Thought it was super, um, just captivating. And the world building was awesome. It's got one of the best title cards I've ever seen, which is a weird thing to say, but yeah, it's a fantastic movie. I think it's the second best movie of this year of 2023. Give it 5 stars, which I was surprised about. So
Cool.
it's great. But
Then we both watched some stuff.
yeah, we both watched Cocaine Bear. I'll
Which
never
is
watch it again.
definitely a bear on cocaine.
I saw you gave it 3 stars. I gave it two.
I did.
Um,
I gave it 3 stars. I think it did what it was supposed to. Maddie loved it.
I did definitely did what it was supposed to. It was so stupid. I just was like I enjoyed it. Like it was fun, but I was like,
It was just supposed to be stupid though.
I
It's
just
a gore comedy.
yeah, it was so gory. I mean, it wasn't so gory, but the gory parts, I was like,
It was pretty gory,
yeah, it
but
wasn't as
which is
bad.
what it's supposed to. It's supposed to be funny gore.
Yeah, the blood is very, not super realistic.
Yeah, but that's like those are like punchlines. It's like someone getting their arm chopped off. It's supposed to be like a laughing point,
Yeah.
or like getting their brains blown out.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was so
It's
gross.
so gross.
I was
He
like,
even opened the
what?
door. He steps in front of it. Bang.
Yeah. Bro, freaking what's her name? Uh what is Hannah Montana's aunt's name? It's freaking her, but like,
Yeah.
it was just weird because it was like a similar setting. It was Tennessee still. It's like
Yep.
what's Aunt whatever her face doing over here? Oh gosh, it was funny. No,
That's hilarious.
it was fine. I mean, I'm glad I watched it, of course, but
Yeah.
it's nothing crazy.
No.
And then I finished Beef, and you watched all of Beef.
Yes.
What did you think?
I thought it was great.
I gave it 5 stars.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah,
It was pretty awesome.
it was really really freaking good. It took so many twists. I didn't see. I did not.
I know.
I
I
did
was
not
like,
predict where the movie went or the show went,
I know. I was like, it was all over the place, dude.
and it was so good.
Yeah, it was. It was really good.
And I think the ending was perfect.
It was. Ending was sick.
So I
It was
don't.
expected. They teased it for so long.
Yeah, they definitely did.
What are you obsessed with him?
They're obsessed with each other.
Clearly.
Yeah. Steven Yeun is so good.
Yeah.
He's so good. I never thought I lived this. The church scene when he's singing was amazing.
I know that was a portion I didn't expect.
I was like, what? This is very surprising.
I know, it's the first time I've seen like that kind of religious inclusion without it being like an ironic thing.
It was very very
where they
well
try to
done.
make fun of it or they make it they always
Yeah,
make Christians like
cringe.
extremist
Yeah,
like bad people.
yeah.
They always make them like bad people.
They made them like super nice and like
Yeah, I mean they made the one dude like
kind of
whatever,
that.
kind of
Yeah,
a psycho, but
yeah.
in the most like for the most part it was a good portrayal.
And but overall the show was great.
It was.
Thought it was super. It was super unique. Um, but yeah, I think that they should continue the series and do other crazy stories based on other types of beef that happens.
I agree.
Like I don't know what an example would be,
Twitter
but
beef.
like, huh? Twitter beef would be hilarious. Any form of social media.
That'd be super. That'd be so A24
That'd be
figuring
so
out how to do something like that really
Twitter.
well, like keeping it completely separate. They're like opposite sides of the globe or something like that,
Yeah.
and everything's happening through like cyber sabotage.
And he's like, well, like if you book a plane and you like fly there, like all these,
Yeah, stuff like
like
that.
could you imagine if like I don't know how this would work, but let's say that each person decides they're gonna fly there, and
Yep.
they have a layover that both meets in the same place. They just
like,
brawl.
They're just having so much beef up until then they get on their plane. They're the same. They're the gates next to each other. They sit next to each other like their
and they're going
are just next to each other. They just sit literally right next to each other, just going at each other, literally directly next to each other. Cameras on both of them, and then they realize they're right next to each other.
Oh my gosh!
And then their flights start boarding, and they're just yelling at each other, like trying to get.
Yeah, they're going to the opposite place.
Hilarious.
Oh, it's so funny. That's so good. No, that'd be great. Grocery store be great. You know, there's lots of them you could do. You do like a throwback one about like video game releases or like bro, Black Friday. Could you imagine
Black Friday would go crazy.
That'd be so good. Oh my gosh, that'd be the freaking. It needs to be set in Woodland, Washington at Walmart. That's where the movie starts. Oh, that'd be so good. Gosh, we need to email A24 right now. But yeah. Should we talk Mandalore?
Mandalore.
Here's how I would describe the finale. Spoilers ahead. It was fun, and I liked the action. And certain moments I really enjoyed. But it was like nothing at the same time. And when I wanted Din Djarin to like fight, he got bailed out. And then when Bo-Katan, they were both fighting, got bailed out. Which led to something cool from Grogu, but still.
Yeah, it was very underwhelming.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't know. I
it
was
wasn't
so
bad.
excited, and the episode before was so good that I just had my hopes up so high, and it
Yeah.
was like it felt like it was just continuously just something was just like breaking my heart the whole time. One, it sucked that there was no spy.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally every single fan theory was better than what happened.
Yeah.
Like the armor being a spy, or the one wolves or whatever his name is
Mm-hmm.
being a spy, or even like people were talking about that the Mandalorian clones were Din Djarin clones
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. And people were like, I mean, they had like actual reasons. Like, did you see the theory that about Din Djarin clones kind of like stemmed and supported from? I mean, obviously they're cloning. Cloning's a big thing that's happening,
Mm-hmm.
like the big storyline thing, and it drew back from like when he was captured and stuff like that,
Oh, okay.
blood and things like that. But the opening like credits sequence or whatever, um, the intro, it flashes red over and blue over characters, and Din Djarin was always red, and
Mm.
people were like, "It's not him. Like he's not going to be a traitor, but technically he will. Like he'll be a clones, and so technically, it's him. Like all this different stuff."
Yeah.
And it was like that would have been so sick.
Yeah.
Then it's like every time it was like, well, now the armor is off the hook. Like she was actually getting help. This
Mm-hmm.
dude actually getting help. He's off the hook now. It's like, and then you see the clones
Mm-hmm.
as Moff Gideon clones, and it's like, well, it's not that. And then
Yeah.
you're like, so the three like theories were like, I really wanted them to happen. Um, didn't happen, which was like disappointing, but
Right.
whatever. Then we get to the fight, and it's like we waited so long to see dark saber combat, and they never let Mando do it. Every time he used it, he was clunky, and then he finally gave it up, and we were like, "That's so stupid. Why'd he give it up?" It's like we wanted to see him use it, and it was like, "Well, at least Bo-Katan knows how to use it."
Yeah.
And then she pulls it out, and you're like, "Sick!" And every time she uses it, you don't even see it really. Like
Yeah.
it's just the only time you really see it is when she fights Moff Gideon, but
Yeah.
like 2 seconds later, she grabs it and destroys it.
Yeah. It just got like, what the heck?
And why is he so powerful all of a sudden?
Yeah. What's up with the armor that makes him
He like put a
invincible?
yeah, he put a suit on, and all of a sudden he's just crazy. And also he knows how to use it. Have you noticed like that Din Djarin sucks at using his jetpack
Yeah.
because he got it recently, and so when he lands, he like he falls and stumbles and all. Mafia knows how to use it.
Yeah.
It's like it's so inconsistent and so stupid, and he's such an underwhelming villain at this point. 3 seasons in a row, he's he's the big bad for this entire season, and the fight
Yeah.
lasts 30 seconds, and he's like they made him overpowered, but yet he still like sucked.
Yeah. And Din Djarin was captured for all of 20 seconds.
I know it's so stupid. People are like, "Oh, he's gonna die, or he's gonna get like
Like
memory
this,
wiped."
there was no
All this.
stakes.
There's zero stakes at all.
And like they left. It's just so, they left the caves and all that, and then went to the garden. They're like, "We made a garden. Let's go back." I was like, "What?" That was the most point. Like, you just put a side quest in the middle of an episode about just flying away, and then all of a sudden you just go back.
Yeah, it's just really dumb
And
to
they're
be
like, "We're
honest.
gonna
They're just
crash. I'm gonna
pushing.
crash the ship into the." What?
I don't know. It's so stupid. It's like, oh my gosh, Moff Gideon's alive. He made this his home base, cloning himself. It's gonna be a force being and all. No,
That would have been crazy.
that lasted a whole 2 minutes. Then the entire base got destroyed.
You know,
His
it'd be
clones got
crazy.
destroyed. He got destroyed. And it was so bad.
You know, it'd be crazy if all of a sudden they're fighting Moff Gideon. and all of a sudden Moff Gideon gets raised and is force choked and dies because his clone killed him.
Something like that.
Would be
Or
sick.
or he doesn't find the clones, right?
Yeah, that too. You
They
just ruined a
they
whole cool thing.
yeah, they just don't find the clones, and then it comes back later. Could have been cool. Like we could have seen the clones, something like that. Or they don't find the clones, they kill Moff Gideon, and then Moff Gideon walks out.
Also, we don't think Moff Gideon's not dead.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
And his suit is Jesus. Like, I
Yeah,
don't think
I don't know. He just doesn't.
The Darksaber doesn't do it. I get it's made out of whatever metal, but like the Darksaber does nothing, and that's supposed to be the most powerful
Yeah,
blade. Like,
yeah, but it wasn't even like his like purple staff thing. It's like better.
yeah,
So stupid. It's so inconsistent and stupid.
bro, the Darksaber was the equivalent of you stabbing me with a freaking Sharpie. It was like, like
It was so dumb.
it was bad. It was disappointing, to say the least.
Very, very, very disappointing, honestly.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Star Wars, make something good, please. Also,
such a good opportunity and did nothing with it.
Considering they had a whole episode about clones being completely useless, like they mentioned clones throughout, but like it didn't lead to anything in the show.
Yep.
Like, why'd you need that episode? You didn't. But okay. But now
Nope,
Mando
really
works for the New Republic.
Under the table.
Yeah, which is cool, I guess. Grogu's
Yeah,
the best part of the entire show. He was great.
But they definitely closed it though, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Like they might have a spin-off show, but I honestly think it'd probably be stupid. I think
Yeah.
it'd be a waste. If they did a spin-off show, it'd be like a little one-off episodes, like side quests essentially, which is
All Star Wars does is make side
which would
quests.
be it should be fine if it wasn't. It would just feel like such a slap in the face after 3 seasons of side quests.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a cohesive story. Also, the people were theorizing that Boba was gonna come help him escape because Mando helped him
Yeah.
with this different stuff. They did nothing. They did absolutely nothing with their story.
Yeah, there was not a lot. I have to go to the bathroom so bad, but so let's go to the movies.
Let's do it.
You want to start with her or your name?
No, let's start with her.
Okay. What'd you think?
I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was very, very good.
Really good, slow, methodical movie. It's great concept. Their portrayal of dystopian society was awesome. The normality. It's definitely great, like meta commentary on what people perceive that society is more like moving toward.
Right.
People so like enticed into their like technology that you like see them walking and they're just constantly like they're talking to themselves, which is like I don't know if you experienced with this, but like it'll be weird sometimes when you're like walking past someone and they're like just talking to themselves and then you look and they have like AirPods in.
Yeah.
And it's like odd. It's like not normal yet. And this like nobody even cares. They just like all talk to themselves at the same time because they're just talking to their operating system or somebody else on the phone or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
The computers look so aesthetically pleasing.
They're so nice.
I want one. It had like matte. They were like matte screens.
I know they were so
It was
nice.
so cool.
Joaquin Phoenix is obviously great. He does a fantastic job portraying the joy, the highs and lows of this dystopian life. Scarlett Johansson as a voice actress did so good too.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you took it this way because like the movie ends obviously with him connecting with that one girl that he dated for a little bit, you know?
Yep.
And they like laugh and have fun and they talk because their AIs abandoned them. And to me it feels like it's meta commentary obviously about where we could go as a society and where things are going. Obviously you said the AirPods thing and like AI is crazy. But at the same time there's nothing like a human to human connection,
Hmm.
which is like what he was searching for, and he thought he found it, but then realized it's not the same.
Yep.
Like that, the AI is not the same as even somebody if you just your friend.
Yep.
It was very very good. It's one of the best romance screenplays ever. It's so so good.
Definitely. Yeah.
But I loved it.
Me too.
5 stars for sure.
Agreed.
Mid 5 stars, I'd say. Oh, Andy, Your Name. Wow.
Yeah.
One of the best. Like, I almost have it higher than Spirited Away.
I remember where I have it. It's up there for sure.
Um,
I have it. I mean, mine's not as close to that, but
I think. I mean, this movie's so good.
in terms of animated though, it is.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, I still have it below How to Train Your Dragon and Brother Bear. But
I have it at. I haven't put it. Oh, I have it below in terms of. I don't have my favorites list up right now because it's not done. But I have it below Spirited Away, Lion King, and Spider Verse, and then it's Your
oh
Name.
yeah, I have it below Spider Verse too.
But um, no, I mean just like we said earlier, like the visuals of this movie are like some of the best ever.
Oh,
Um,
easily. But the
if
story is amazing.
yeah, story's so good. It follows. It's like this Freaky Friday esque, like switching bodies. Um, and they're both like they live such different lives too. One's like this dull, boring life. One's in the city, high, fast paced. All these things. Um, and obviously, who is it? It's Mitsuha. Mitsuha wishes she could become a handsome Tokyo boy in her next life.
Yep.
And her dream comes true, her wish comes true. Um, but like the attention to detail with like the world building and like those type of things too is just so good.
It was great. And the twist, them trying to like him trying to go meet her
Mm-hmm.
and her not being there, and then finding out that she went and they met earlier because they're actually like 3 years apart
Yeah,
when
which
they're
was
switching bodies
uh-huh.
was super cool twist.
Yeah.
It was all just really good story wise, super coherent, and well done.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
It was a great movie, near perfect.
Very very close to perfect. Everyone should watch it. It's so good. But I'm gonna die, so we probably need to end.
Yeah, I need to get busy.
Yeah. This was good though. Good episode.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Life's tough. Get a helmet.